Amajika, Kwa Mashu.
Yeah, I must polish that Zulu.
Yes, it's okay. You try.
I'm trying.
Language yako, so at least you are trying.
Okay, so it's a give and take.
Yeah,
it's a give and take.
Yeah,
I mean, tell us a little bit about you. I mean, we can hear you come from KwaZulu Natal, and we know there's so much flavor that comes from that space. So it's challenging.
So in Kwa Mashu. Yeah, wami uNomusa Ngubane, babu wami uPapi Nokwe, from a musical family. The Nokwes, Kwa Mashu, Amajika is a group that trained me. That was found by my aunt Utu Nokwe. Just recently finished my first album, my second album actually, with DJ Chalk from Chalk's Pro Sound. Yeah, that's the story. Okay,
so we are sure you come from a very musical family.
Yes.
Was doing music always on the cards? I mean, but I know people think just because your family a certain kind of way, then it means I'm going to go for it. I mean, but for you, was it always on the cards?
I was born for this. Even though they didn't want me to really start there, but I was pushing. No, so I want to do it, you know. I even so I had to take a bus, ngabo 5 to Joburg without them knowing. Actually, that's a story
for another day. And they're watching, hey? They're definitely watching. I mean, we know as well that the album Yako is a love album. You know, it has to do with utando. So I want to know, tell us. I want to know whether it is inspired by personal experiences or were you just inspired by something a little bit different out of that?
I'm just the person who utando. You know, that's what I want to keep. Even my first album that got nominations was about love. I'm inspired by soul singers like Donny Hathaway, Marvin Gaye, Jabu Kanyile, Themba Mkhize, or Afro Traction, or Vusinova. I'm inspired by those guys. So we write about love. It's easier, you know.
As opposed to?
Yeah.
As opposed to what?
Some stories. I see it.
We'll leave it there. I mean, the one thing that we definitely pick up from your album is that it's obviously a feel-good album, as you say, you know, Matando and all of that. Yes. But I mean, it's interesting that you say that the album itself is easy on the ears. Yeah. I mean, what makes you say that?
Gogo. I can, even though I was, but I can sing it like now and you'll catch it. You know, it's one of those songs. It's an album mawuhleli Sunday wako. You know, you listen from track 1 to the last track. You're not skipping any track. It's just chilled. It's not disturbing any environment. It's just the humblest album. Just a feel-good album.
You know, just before we did a link around languages and vernac, and the fact that you're singing in your own your mother tongue, is there something that makes the sound more unique? Language yako. So when you say the words, they come out from the heart, I guess, right?
It's in my spirit. It comes from like spirit. Yeah. When I sing R&B songs, like English songs, you think too much. But when you sing in your own language, your home language, the language that's an everyday thing, you speak with your
wife.
The
language is who we are, the essence of who we are.
Finally, we are showing people pride here. Whether you're speaking Isotho or whatever language, at least finally we are that confident. So it's easy for me now. It's easier.
So I asked to Harrison even the same question. I mean, we're saying goodbye and farewell to 2016, and I know that 2016 for a lot of people was not easy. What do you think for you were lessons that were very important to you, at least that shaped you as a musician, most importantly?
As a musician, it wasn't difficult for me because I was just focusing on doing this project. I learned a lot about me. I learned a lot about Africa. You know, I've been researching about where we're from, really, not by hearsay. I went to Eastern Cape as well to find out about Uguti Sivela Pitina. So it's been a good year for me. As Africa. Smanga Ngubane. You understand? I think Lonyaga was about my spiritual side, my heritage. Yeah.
So, and I guess that's why music is so different. If you're singing from a very authentic, genuine place, I mean, you're saying what you're singing from your spirit, you're singing from your heart.
Yes.
And is that what would make one song different from the other one, in that each song represents something different, a facet of your heart, a facet of your spirit.
Like there's a song called Penten. It's not it's not a love, it's a love song, it's a love story of another brother who was really hurt. So where I feel like Mpela Leonto, like Penten, it's a hectic song. It was from the heart. It's different to Gistandela when only Gistandela is joyful, Gistandela when but Penten is really like I'm telling this woman, hey, stay away from me,
Hey, Smanga, you're dangerous. You're almost getting me going there. I felt like I'm definitely feeling it. But let's go now into the album.
Yes.
I mean, where do people find the album? When are you performing? When can people see you?
Album is available, iTunes, everywhere. Musica is the album. Performances I'm done for this.
So basically just the general places where you find music. Unfortunately, this is all we have the time for. Smanga, thank you so much for your inspiration. That was our singer and songwriter Smanga sharing more on his album titled Afro Soul.
What was, the week like in terms of CITES?
I saw there was a news insert about there being genetically engineered sort of rhino horns that have been introduced now. And then that is sort of now being rejected. They're saying that it's sort of going to promote poaching as per se.
The concern that's been raised by law enforcement in that particular regard has been that how do you distinguish between the original and the fake?
Yes.
Because it's going to make it difficult to police.
The rhino horn is the same quality as the nail. If you want something from the rhino horn, just cut your nail and do whatever. What was most striking for me was how the pangolin came into the picture. That was interesting for me because a few years ago in Zimbabwe, if you found a pangolin and you handed it over, you would have an audience with the president.
Wow.
Yeah, and you would be given a certain amount of money. And once that program started, almost every week there was somebody who was getting an audience with the president.